G'day guys, Mick here. So this week's 5-minute yarn has actually been brought forward a bit. You see, I originally did this one about some changes in the YouTube channel and plans and whatnot, and I was going to post it at the end of July, start of August, something along them lines. Well, I've decided to bring it forward because some of these changes I think you guys need to know about a little bit faster than having to wait till end of July. So I'm filming this on a Friday. This is going up the following Wednesday. So yeah, this one has to do with the YouTube channel, the channel in general, and social media. So to start with social media, I have now created a mixed four-wheel drive touring Facebook page and Instagram account. Now some of you already know about the Instagram and some of you already follow me on there. Some of you have actually probably come from the Instagram account. Insta's been up for a little bit now. So I've got Instagram at Mix4WD. I've also got Facebook again at Mix4WD. Both pages are Mix4WD Touring. As for the YouTube, well, I've always said that I hate the ads in YouTube, and for that reason I didn't know if I wanted to monetize or not. Well, I've decided when I get to 1,000 subscribers, still a long way off, I am going to monetize. I want to try and keep the ads to a minimum still, because I don't want you guys bombarded with 1,000,001 friggin' ads. But the point of it is, whether I like it or not, YouTube's going to throw ads on my bloody videos. So I might as well try and make a couple of bucks out of it. And for those of you that know me, I'm on a carer's payment, so I don't have a lot of money to throw around, and quite often that stops me getting out and doing more trips. So if I can make a few bucks through Facebook eventually, then that will help me to get out and do a bit more, cover some fuel and running costs and things like that, bit of food, maybe even get me a six-pack once in a bloody while. So there's the update with YouTube. I'm currently at 122 subscribers, so I've still got 872 subscribers to go. So share it around, share my channel around, guys. Show it up on Facebook and whatever else. Yeah, I've got 872 subs to go before I can monetize, and I will. Again, I'll try and keep the ads to a minimum for you, so you don't get flooded. Lastly, and I think this is probably going to be my biggest thing, especially for the moment, is I ran a poll last night on Instagram, and even though I got very little response, which is typical for Instagram, the response I did get all pointed to yes. Everybody said yes. So I've decided to start a Patreon account. So as I've said it at the moment, there are 4 tiers at $2, $3, $8 and $10. That's gonna get changed a little bit this afternoon when I get time to sit down and look at it a bit more. But I'll probably end up having about 6 tiers, ranging from $2 up to probably 50. For those of you that don't know what Patreon is, it's a site where you guys can go and you can pledge a little bit each month. This is paid, I think it comes out on the 1st of the month. And basically you can pledge anywhere from $2 or whatever my minimum is, which at the moment is $2, and we'll stay at $2. You can pledge from that up to whatever my maximum wants to be. I know Tyler Thompson goes up to 100. So you can pledge basically whatever your tier level is, and in return you get little bonuses. $2 doesn't get anything, it just shows a bit of support. At the moment, the $3 one upwards gets a desktop or a mobile wallpaper. These wallpapers are random shots that I've taken from around on my trips. Like, for example, if I get a beautiful shot across Tuggerah Lakes here, I can share that as a wallpaper, and there'll be a new one uploaded each month. So from $3 upwards, second tier upwards, you get access to that. Then there'll be other things like invites to live streaming, maybe early release to some of the videos, behind the scenes footage, bloopers, outtakes, things like that. Yeah, different things like that. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to set it all up yet, but for each different tier, everybody gets something a little different. And yeah, so the more you pay, the more you get, basically. I believe Patreon also organises merch, so maybe I might look at doing something like that. I had a look at some of the prices on things yesterday, and they're not too bad. So I might organise through Patreon to do some stickers and coffee mugs or bloody cup stubby holders if they do it. And I know they go right up to hoodies and that, so I might look at doing that at a later date, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, guys, Patreon. Jump over, Patreon at Mix4WD again. Yeah, just search for Mix4WD and you'll see it on there. And yeah, if you can chip in a little bit to help out, it'd be really appreciated. All my subscribers on YouTube, you guys are awesome. Everybody that likes Instagram and Facebook and pages and whatever else, thank you all. It shows that people actually give a shit about the content that I'm putting out. But yeah, if you are able to help out a little bit or want to help out a little bit, Patreon at the moment's the way to go. Jump over from $2 a month. That's less than 50 cents a video. Oh, it is 50 cents a video. Actually, it works out less if they're doing it first of each month. So, because no month is exactly 4 weeks, except February, when it's not a leap year. So yeah, from 50 cents a video upwards, you know, you guys can be chipping in a little bit to help me get out there, help me cover some of the fuel costs and running costs of the vehicle. And then over time, if it takes off and I do all right, maybe I can buy new products. I can upgrade my computer system so I can do better video editing, rendering. Definitely one of the first things I want to do is try and upgrade my camera systems, because I've had a number of people, this is pointed in particular at Mr. Nathan Slade, but I've had a number of people talk about the shitty focus on my main camera. And look, I love the camera, it's great, but I think there's a scratch or something on the lens and it causes it to focus in and out. So yeah, I want to upgrade cameras, and in particular I'd like to be able to put content out at 1080p resolution, so you get more of a high definition quality. At the moment I'm doing it at 720 because that's the maximum my camera's recording. Oh, the phone I'm using now records in 1080, but the others all record in 720, so I can't put out a 1080 footage when I'm only recording in 720. So yeah, that money will go to helping helping me to get out a little bit more, helping me to upgrade my cameras and recording software and my computer systems and things like that, so that I can put out more content and better content for you guys. So yeah, guys, get over, check out Patreon, please. Share the YouTube channel all over bloody Facebook and Instagram and everything else, so I can get as many subs as possible. I've always said that I don't want to take this channel too serious, but I do look at it at the moment, given my situation. I think it might be a good idea for me. I still don't want to take it too serious. I don't want to be too politically correct and too professional in it, so you will still hear me swear, and you will still hear the typical Mick. But yeah, I kind of don't mind the thought of taking it a little bit more serious, trying to make some money out of it, and doing it as more of a professional, or more of a living, not so much professional, but do it as more of a living. You know, I'd love to travel the country on YouTube, you know, and show you guys every step of the way, but in my financial situation it's just simply not possible. So if YouTube takes off and does well, if Patreon takes off and does well, then I might actually be able to get out and do a bit more. I really want to get back to Lithgow. I really want to get to Barrington Tops. Fact is, at the moment, I just don't have the money. So, yeah, you know, your support through Patreon and eventually through monetization of YouTube, that will all go to helping me achieve these goals, again, to give you guys more content, better content. Also, I think in one of the top tiers, of Patreon, I think I'll probably organise a yearly meet and greet, whether it be a camping weekend or just meet me at a certain place. So for you guys that do sort of want to chip in a little bit more than others, yeah, you guys will get the chance to come out and actually meet me, as much as that's no real exciting feat. You get the chance to come out and meet me and spend a weekend camping or something like that with me. So, alright guys, I'm at 10 minutes for a 5-minute yarn, so I'm going to call it quits. So yeah, remember, Facebook, Instagram, get over, like the pages, follow me on them, share the YouTube around, and get over and sub to my Patreon. Alright guys, cheers, take care, peace, and I'll see you on the tracks.